Bering Sea has never been a place of mercy. It's a force that doesn't care about reputation, legacy, or second chances. And in Season 21 of Deadliest Catch, it nearly claimed everything. On August 1st, 2025, the new season premiered, and within minutes, fans around the world were shaken to their core. Not by a storm, not by failing equipment, but by one phrase that sent chills down the spine of every fisherman and every viewer alike. Abandon ship. And the words weren't from a broken radio or a panicked rookie. They came from Captain Jake Anderson himself. To understand the weight of this moment, you have to know Jake's journey. Just one season ago, he lost the Saga, the vessel that had become part of his identity. Repossession stripped him of everything. But Season 21 was supposed to be different. He had a new vessel, the Titan Explorer, a new start, a chance at redemption. For Jake, this was more than just another crab season. It was proof that he could rise again. Instead, in the very first episode, everything began to unravel. The season didn't start with calm seas. Discovery threw the audience straight into chaos. For the first time in over 30 years, crews pushed westward toward Alaska's abandoned Adak Island. Winds screamed. Waves climbed to 50 feet. Freezing spray lashed across the decks. Among those braving the storm were Sig Hansen, legendary captain of the Northwestern, and Jonathan Hillstrand, teaming up to chase crab in one of the most dangerous stretches of water on Earth. But nothing could prepare them for what was about to happen next. As the storm raged, disaster struck. The Titan Explorer suffered a catastrophic leak. Not a minor breach, not a small fix. A life-threatening situation that forced Jake Anderson to utter the unthinkable: abandon ship. This wasn't scripted drama. This was a real emergency. The crew scrambled, alarms blared, gas began to leak. The situation spiraled into chaos as they tried desperately to shut systems down. But with power gone, water flooding in, and conditions worsening by the second, survival meant leaving the vessel behind. The comeback ship Jake had been waiting for had turned into a floating trap. The severity of the crisis became clear when Sig Hansen revealed that other captains received word that Jake's crew was in the water. "When you hear your friends are in the water," Sig later explained, "you don't think twice, you go running." That's what separates this fleet. Competition is fierce, but when lives are on the line, they stand together. The Titan Explorer had gone from hope to horror in minutes, and only quick response from nearby vessels saved the crew. For months before the premiere, fans speculated. Reddit threads buzzed with theories. Teasers hinted at something catastrophic. Some believed the Titan Explorer would sink entirely. The truth is both more terrifying and more complicated. The incident appears to be tied to a chemical leak, likely ammonia. The Titan Explorer had once been a seafood processing vessel, which meant the risk of residual chemicals was always present. One fan even wrote, "Two things happened: a mechanical failure and a toxic leak." Together, they forced Jake's hand. The episode stopped short of showing the ship going under. But whether the vessel survives or not, the shadow of that night will hang over the rest of the season. For Jake Anderson, this wasn't just a mechanical failure, it was an emotional one. This ship was supposed to be his redemption, a fresh start after losing everything. Instead, it became another battle for survival. You could hear it in his voice. You could see it in his face. The weight of failure, fear, and survival all colliding at once. But Jake isn't done yet. If anything, this disaster has made his fight to prove himself even more desperate. The disaster also shook another captain to his core: Sig Hansen, a man who has faced storms, ice, and near death more times than anyone can count. But this time felt different. He admitted that the older he gets, the more aware he is of his own mortality. "I've lost so many people," Sig said, "and now I just want to spend more time with my family." For perhaps the first time in his career, the ocean wasn't just an adversary. It was a reminder that even legends can't outrun time forever. Season 21 is shaping up to be one of the most harrowing in Deadliest Catch history, not only because of the fury of the sea, but because of the personal crossroads each captain faces. For Jake Anderson, it's about survival and redemption. For Sig Hansen, it's about the realization that maybe, just maybe, the time to step away is closer than he thought. The Titan explorer's fate remains uncertain. The scars on Jake's crew, both physical and emotional, will linger long after the season ends. So, if Season 21 proves anything, it's this. The Bering Sea doesn't just test strength, it tests spirit. And right now, Jake Anderson is fighting harder than ever to keep both. Like and subscribe.